Hello again, friends, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Amy, and I have a fun video for you today. On this video, I'm going to be talking about and showing you guys how a person with a disability like mine, a right hemiplegic, puts on makeup. Now, I started doing makeup early dabbling, light dabbling at probably the age 12, 13-ish, and then I slowly built up trying to do makeup from there. It's on again, off again, those weird teen stages where you try different things and you kind of like makeup, but you're learning at it, you're not very good at it. And so I went through kind of a incline, decline of wearing makeup as a youth and starting that. And as I grew up, I definitely started wearing more makeup. I feel that it's a great way to not only express yourself, but to just show your personality and just bring out your outfit, your confidence, whatever it is. I certainly do my makeup differently than most people with two working hands. And I have to say, sometimes it's a real struggle for me to find makeup tutorials that are one hand's, that the person giving the tutorial has only one hand to do the tutorial, because let's face it, most people don't have the disability like I do, so I either have to watch and adapt to that tutorial and try to do it the best that I can do it, or try to make my own attempt at doing whatever that style or that routine is. There's not as much variety out there in this area than you might think, and sometimes that's real frustrating. It's kind of frustrating, and I can only do, my skill level is, I don't know, on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being like the best ever, I'd probably say I'm a 5.5, maybe 6 on good days. Do I have all the skill and techniques as professionals? Heck no. But I also know that if I don't think my makeup looks good, I'm not gonna like wear it out in public. And like, if I like make a mistake, if I get eyeshadow or eyeliner in a place I don't want it, I'm gonna wash it off and try again. I'm not gonna be like, oh no, it's meant to be there. It's no, some days are really hard days, and I just wish that I had two hands to do it. And it is such a struggle for me sometimes to see girls on the, all the media, with their perfect makeup and their perfect, the contouring and all that. It's disheartening to know that I probably will never get to that level that other girls may get to. Now, again, this is something that I don't sit in a corner and cry about over, because that's just time wasted. There have been times where I have broken down and cried because I just want my look to be different, and I can't get it due to my disability. Now, again, my disability does not define me. Yes, there are tutorials out there. I try, but it's hard to do that when a lot of the girls are doing it using their right hand to do it. Like, that's great, but I have to reverse it. And that's a struggle for me. It's a struggle. But I have come, like I said, I'm on a scale of putting on makeup and doing my makeup, 10 being again the best um professional job makeup done, and 1 or 0 being the worst. I'd say I'm a 5.5, a 6, I think, for the most part. Again, I can improve on things a lot, I'm sure. Um, but at the end of the day, when I look at my makeup and I know I did a good job, that makes me happy that yes, I can do that. Again, people can also argue, oh, you can just, pay someone to do your makeup. Yes, I can, but that can be really expensive, and I just don't have that kind of money. And again, that is just not the point of having that. Most girls, of course, there are exceptions to everything, like to put on makeup and to feel pretty and confident and whatever the reason is. And like I said, when I know I do my makeup good, I'm like, yes, it looks great. I just have that confidence. And it is so hard to find people, like, again, in all the media outlooks that have this ability and like look good at it. And I know, of course, there are tons of filters and all that you can use, but that's not me. That's not my personal choice. Do I use filters for Instagram and stuff? Of course, everybody wants good pictures. But I think there is a point, and at the end of the day, if you don't like who you see in the mirror, whether with makeup or without makeup, then honestly, like, what's the point? You have to be happy with and content with the way you look and be like, yes, I do look good, or yeah, I can improve upon this. And it just, makeup is a great tool to get you to that stage. Um, and I just would like to share this with everybody. I know I was rambling on for a bit, but enough about that. Let's just begin. And for all of you that love doing makeup and are really good at it, if I do something that's either not the right technique or that's generally not how it's done, this is how I do it. And I do the best that I can, and I try and read, but this is it. So yeah, so let's begin. So usually what I do when I pick out makeup is I base it on an outfit that I'm wearing because it's just easier to coordinate. So I picked this outfit because it's a fun, cute April outfit. It's a white shirt and it has some flowers on the bottom, and I have my flowers in my hair. So generally the first thing I like to do is I take one of my makeup bags, which it has Cinderella and was given to me by a good friend, Rebecca, right? And I open my e.l.f. eyelid primer, and I start by putting it in my mouth, pop the lid, put it back in there, and close my eyes and just run it on my lid and on my other lid. And now I take my finger, my first finger. I have to had to remind myself, everybody, not to use my middle finger, because sometimes it's just so easy to use it, and I don't want to give the bird to anybody. So there you go, I remembered. So when I'm done with it, I just put it in my hand like this, and I put it back in. Let's see if I can do it. Whoop, there we go. Sometimes it's a game of, let's try to get it in the back in its container. So the next step after that would be to pick out my makeup palette. Now, the makeup palette I use for most everyday occasions is this Blue Blood makeup palette my husband got me. And let me open it up because to show you, it has all these pretty, let's see, colors in it. You can see the ones I use and I don't use. But for this video, I'm going to do a different palette, but this is the one I use for on most days. This just got recently is the palette that I'm going to be using today. It is Disney Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. It says Fairest of an All eyeshadow palette. Look how beautiful that is. And on the back, it shows the colors. And when you open it up, it has a awesome, beautiful mirror in it. And it has, ooh, the plastic, which I didn't take off yet. So it has a pretty pink called Snow, a light purple called Jealous, a gold one called Magic Mirror, ooh, a gold one called Happy, a gray one called Fairest, one called Sneezy, one called Grumpy, Bashful, Sleepy, Huntsman, Doc, and Dopey. So the Seven Dwarfs, so basically. So that is very, very cool. Ooh, I can't wait. For this video, I think I'm going to probably use the Fairest and the dark blue, or the and maybe some Happy with the gold. I think that will be a pretty color combination, or maybe I'll do the both. We'll see how it goes. So anyway, once you have your colors picked out, I put it, again, when I do my makeup also, I'm sitting at a table and I have a mirror in front of me. So I'm looking at myself in a three-way mirror, an accordion mirror. So that's how I normally do it when I do my makeup. So then I pick my brushes. I usually only use 2 brushes. Again, not because I honestly don't know how to use brushes very well. Sometimes my brain can't understand, use this brush sometimes it's too complicated for me. I would love it if someone like sat down like, this brush is for this, blah, blah, blah. That's what I need, and like have a list of that, because that would be helpful. But my main 2 brushes I use are, let me find them. Is this brush right here. Can you tell I used blue last time, guys? Oh my gosh, it's everywhere. Oh well. Okay, it's this brush. And this little brush. This one I find gets really good in the corners of the eye. So, what I am going to do is I am going to take the color called Jealous. And I'm just going to give it pardon the phrase, but a couple strokes. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Once I have it on my brush, I generally start with my left eye because I feel more confident in that. And I just swipe it across the eyelid. Now it is a lighter shade of purple, so if it doesn't show up on camera, I apologize. And then I do the same thing to the right eye. Actually, I might take a little bit of the color called Dopey. I think it's a little darker. Oh yeah, that's better. There you go. That's better. See, that's pretty. And again, makeup is all experimentation and trying new things. And you know what? If it doesn't work, if it's not what you like, there's always makeup remover. There we go. And now I think I'm going to, again, this is kind of a spring look. So I'm going to take the color called Snow and do a light brushing against my eye. Actually, just for purpose sake, I'm going to show you what I use this one for. Gives it a nice, brightens up the look if you have purple. And again, I also like doing it, putting it directly on after I put it from there, because I find that it's easier to apply. There we go. So once that is done, I generally I have makeup remover with me, and I just clean up the area. If there's anything that needs to be cleaned up, looks pretty good. I know this video will probably be a little longer than most just because I am putting on makeup. But some days I go without makeup, and you know what? I love wearing no makeup at all. It's also good for the skin, so that way it breathes, and you know, a natural look is one of the most beautiful looks, I think. Again, that's just personal preference. Okay. But I also love wearing makeup. I really am content with wearing makeup and not wearing makeup. I don't have a preference which one I like more. Okay, so the next step I use Covergirl Clump Crusher Mascara. And again, how I open it is my mouth. I use my mouth a lot for opening things because that's just it. I also can use it, my hand for that as well, but I generally don't. Again, I always start with my left. And then I always stick it in when I do my other side. Now this is the tricky part. Because I'm a lefty, I hold it in my right hand. Whoa, how does it, you see where I'm getting at, girls? I have to put my hand over the side, across my face, and do it this way. All right, there we go. And yes, I don't know why girls always have their mouth slightly open when they do their mascara, but that's what I found. I don't know why, I do it too. It's just something we do. I don't know. Anyway, I don't know. Maybe are you one of those girls that don't do it? They'll have their mouth open a little bit when they do it makeup. If you are, way to go. So after that, sometimes I will use a eyelash curler. I usually don't because my eyes are naturally curly, so I generally don't. I only do it for like really important date nights or like Valentine's Day. I did it for my wedding. You know, like we all have those moments where we're like, forget it, you know. But I do have an eye curler and I do use it. Again, I use it like anything, like any other girl. I hold it. Again, I have to put it across like this. But to make this video a little shorter, because I know it's going to be a long one, I just opted not to do that. Oh, I also forgot, if I have like a pimple that I have when putting on makeup, I do use concealer as well. I just basically use whatever's the most expensive and my shade, which is always so freaking hard. I never know what color my skin is. I want to say olive, but heck if I know. So anyway, that's just a side note. So now is the last part of my makeup, and that, oh, also, hang on, before we get to that, I have one more thing, if I can find it. Here we are. Is e.l.f. eyeliner or liquid liner. I don't know, I have a lot of e.l.f. products because it's a good product. I'm not sponsored by them or anything. It'd be great if I was, but I'm not. They're just a good brand. So that's what I'm going to use. And I will show you. So I use my mouth, of course, to open it. And I put the container on the table. And here again is the real kicker, how to put it on. I will try my best. There we go. And then do the right. Oops. Sometimes I start on my right too. And then just connect them. Yes, sometimes oh. There I go, guys, using my middle finger. I apologize for that. Booey. There we go. So that is how I use it. Again, there's different ways of doing the cat eye, but I'm not going to show you the cat eye because I'm not that great at it, and I want my makeup to look fairly okay. So the next chapter after that would be my lipstick. And I have the Best Lands Hydrated lipstick. This is what it comes in. My husband got this for me for Valentine's Day. Very, very thoughtful of him. Thank you, sweetheart. So I generally pick 2 colors. And I will show you for that reason in 2 seconds. So again, this is a spring look, so I want something maybe light but bold. So I have the number 5 here, and again, I'm going to open this up, use my mouth, of course, and then I'm going to outline my lips. Oh dear. Well, that didn't work out. Okay, as you can see, I made a little mistake right here. You can always clean that right up. Or also, again, take makeup remover to make it a cleaner, sharper line. But since this is just a demonstration, I'm not going to be that picky about it. So then, you take your other, my red finger, sorry about that. The other lipstick is number 4. And I'm going to open that up again. And just fill it in like coloring a coloring book. And voila! And that's my makeup tutorial. I know this video kind of ran a little long, but if you want beautiful makeup job like anything, it takes a little bit, but it's worth it in the end. I hope you enjoyed this video. It was fun for me. I like this look. I think it's cute. It's spring. Again, I do my makeup by how my mood is, what I'm wearing, what the weather is. I hope you enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for in May. I will be doing, my next video will be about accessories and jewelry. So I hope you stick around for that. If you like this video, please give it a big like and subscribe. And if you think your friends or family would be interested in this video, please send them to my channel so they can also like and subscribe. Thank you so much. I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye-bye now.